The North Atlantic Treaty Organization Alliance, better known as NATO, marked its 75th anniversary on Thursday. A ceremony was held at its headquarters in Brussels to celebrate the occasion. It comes less than a month after Sweden fully joined NATO as its 32nd member in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg described NATO as the world's most powerful and successful military alliance, but it's now being tested over its support for Ukraine. Meanwhile, Ukraine is more focused on its immediate survival amid Russian attacks. Its Foreign Minister, Dmytro Kuleba, made an urgent appeal for more air defenses and ammunition, both of which are running low.
I don't want to spoil the party, but of course my message, the birthday party, but my main message today will be patriots, because saving Ukrainian lives, saving Ukrainian economy, saving Ukrainian cities depends on the availability of Patriots and other air defense systems in Ukraine. And we're talking about Patriots because it's the only system that can intercept ballistic missiles. And only in March, Ukraine was hit with 94 ballistic missiles. But providing Patriots depends on allies. They have plenty of them. So this will be my main focus today.
Meanwhile, some NATO countries along Russia's border are calling on their Western allies, including those further afield, to bring back mandatory military service as a deterrent to Moscow's war on Ukraine. Estonia's Prime Minister Kaja Kallas says conscription is essential to winning the war. The UK has shut down the suggestion, but some Scandinavian countries like Norway and Denmark have recently increased the number of conscripted soldiers. The BBC's Europe correspondent Nick Beek is in Estonia's second largest city, Tartu, with more on how the war in Ukraine is changing military preparedness.
Well, this city, Tartu, is actually a European capital of culture this year. And that status really is reflected in the quite genteel, relaxed vibe this place has. Certainly there's no sense of any panic when you talk to people here. You don't pick up on real concern that there could be Russian aggression anytime soon. But certainly here in Estonia, they say that their neighbours do pose a real threat to the country, and that's why they've got this system of conscription and why they're actually asking other European allies to follow suit and to boost their own military service programs. But also, if you listen to the Prime Minister here, in our interview with her, she was saying that the best thing that NATO allies can do at this moment is to boost their own spending on defence to hit that figure of 2%. The reality is, though, that this year, by NATO's own admission, only about 2/3 of the 32 countries in the club are set to hit that benchmark figure, and that is of concern to the likes of Estonia, also the other two Baltic countries and other nations on Russia's doorstep, because they say that by boosting military funding, that is the best way to provide a deterrence to Vladimir Putin. And of course, if there were to be an attack, the best way of making sure their country's militaries are in the best possible shape to respond to it. Russia, of course, for its part, rejects any sort of notion that it's looking to attack a NATO country at all.